What are the fees and costs associated with buying a home and selling a home? So first of all, for buyers, you want to consider two things: down payment and closing costs. So how much do you have to put in a down payment? So everyone seems to think that 20% is what you have to put minimum, but that's actually not true at all. Buyers can put down as low as 3% on a conventional loan or 3.5% on an FHA. And then if you want to put more down, you could put as much as you want, but 20% is definitely not the minimum. So that's the first thing. The second cost for a buyer is closing costs. Those are things like lender fees, title fees, including miscellaneous items, and government recording fees. So that can be 2.25% to 3% of the price of the home. So in essence, if you want to start preparing at a minimum, let's say you do 3% down payment and 3% for closing costs. That's 6%. So if you buy, for example, a house that's $500,000 on 6%, you should probably have saved roughly about $30,000. So those are the fees for buyers. Or if you're paying in cash, your closing costs will be more around 1 to 1.5% of the price of the home instead of 2.25% to 3%. Now let's talk about the selling fees. There's two things to consider as well for a seller. The first is the commissions. Basically, you have to pay realtor commissions when you sell your home. That is discussed and determined between you and the listing agent. It's a total cost, and then the listing agent will split that between themselves and the buyer's agent. Number two is your closing costs. For sellers, it's about 1%. And those things include grantor's tax, miscellaneous payoffs, and HOA. So those are the things to consider. And for a seller, if the buyer's also, again, paying in cash, it's still about 1%. I hope that was helpful, and I would love to help you in your home buying and home selling journey.